Hello everyone and welcome back to American Truck Simulator. Before we get into the roleplay, I always like to do a little intro. So this is our RP series. I do have some rules for myself. Just if you have not seen either of the previous episodes, those rules are down in the description below. Those basically just cover kind of the rules I have set for myself to keep this as realistic as possible. And sometimes I kind of have to RP around weird things that the game does or whatever the case may be. But if you have not seen the previous episodes, definitely make sure to check those out. Honestly, this episode should still make sense. That's kind of the goal with the series, is for all the episodes to still make sense even if you haven't seen the previous one. But yeah, we're picking up right from where we left off. We've got $18,000 and we've got a load of logs from Missoula to Jackson. So let's go ahead and get into the RP and into the game. Hello everybody, welcome to today's video. We are already in the truck ready to go. I've already done my pre-trip and all of that kind of stuff. Already got the truck started and we are ready to rock and roll. Same as last time, it is pouring rain still. Hopefully that'll clear up soon, but I guess we'll find out. So let's go ahead and get ready to start driving. Alright, we once again have ended up in a truck with no GPS. Don't know how this keeps happening, why this company has so many trucks that don't have a GPS, but here we are, and we're gonna have to just go old school. So, wow, I am struggling. Oh, am I bottoming out? Uh-oh. Did I screw up already? What's going on? Alright, hang on. Let's see if I can lift the suspension up a little bit here. Is this truck just really struggling this bad? Or am I bottoming out? Okay, I got out and checked. Truck is not bottoming out, so I guess this thing is just struggling. Wow. And now I tried to accelerate. What is going on? Why are RPMs sitting at like 20 something? What is happening? Alright, let's go ahead and see what happens if we try and floor it now. Nothing. Oh my goodness. Okay. I guess we just got a really steep hill here. Is my truck even on anymore? What is going on? Okay, let's try again, I guess. I don't know what is going on with this truck. Okay. Oh, are my tires spinning? That's what's happening. Okay. I don't have enough grip to make it up this road. So my tires are just spinning. Let's see if maybe doing the diff lock will help us here. Wow. Alright, let's do what we did last time. We'll try turning the truck off and back on again. Having the diff lock on seems to be helping a little bit, but maybe not enough. Wow, you would think if they're having us take a load of logs on a logging road that they would give us a truck that's capable of getting up a tiny little hill, but I guess not. Wow, this is brutal. What is going on? Alright. Okay. Well, I guess we'll get out and take a look and see I don't even know what to do here. We're stuck. I don't know if any other way out of here is going to be any better. So, I guess I'm going to go walk around the facilities and see if I can find a different way out. Okay, there is another way out. So if I back up, should be able to... That other direction looks a little bit less steep. So hopefully if I go that way, I can get out of here. Okay, what? Now the truck is not moving again. Weird. I don't know why it needs to be turned off and turned back on again. This is an automatic, for anyone wondering. This thing is automatic, and it's like the engine is stalling and the truck is shutting off, as if it's a manual. This seems to be going a little better, but we're still definitely running low on power or something. Again, I don't know if we're gonna make it up this hill either. We're going very slow. I am not feeling confident. This is ridiculous. How did they even get... Oh, I guess they probably got this truck up here on its own and then picked up the trailer. I was gonna say, how did they get this truck up here even? But yeah, I forgot about the fact that they drove the bobtailed the truck up here and then got the trailer once they were at the top. But well, all right, we finally made it out of the facility and onto the actual logging road. But man, that was ridiculous. That was such a waste of time. But it is what it is. We're on the road now, at least. Well, the logging trail down to the road. But man, I can't believe how terrible this truck did at getting up just that little hill. I mean, that hill wasn't super steep. I get that it's raining and muddy and all that kind of stuff, but that should not have been that difficult. No way. Especially being up here in the, you know, in Montana, you'd think that they would outfit the trucks here with, you know, better tires or something, better engine so that it can get I don't know. I'm kind of speechless at that, but either way, we're heading down the mountain now. So like I mentioned, we're gonna have to go old school here, so we're gonna have to kind of remember which directions we're going and all that. So once I get down from this mountain, I'm gonna take another look at the map to figure out how to get to 90, because I know that that's one of the first things I have to do is go east on 90 and then go what I will believe be south on 15. It might be east 15. I don't know if 15's a north to south running interstate or an east to west. I would assume, since 90 is an east to west and 15's an odd number, that would mean it's north to south, but not 100% sure on that. Either way, we know it'll either be east or it'll be south. And then we head, I believe, east again into Jackson, and then that's a whole thing. So yeah, we'll take a look, I guess now, because I don't actually know where to go from here even. So let's take a quick look at the map. I'll be right back. Okay, so we go right here, and then once we get down to the paved road, we're gonna go left, and that will pretty much take us straight to 90 and straight on to the direction that we need to go. Alright, we have arrived down at the paved road. Let's go ahead and get our suspension reset now that we are going to be coming off of the dirt road here. And then as soon as it's clear, we're going to go ahead and get rolling. Blind both ways thanks to the trees, so I guess we're just going to have to go for it. Hope there's nobody coming from the right. And this guy coming from the left has plenty of time to see me and can slow down. So we are all good. We're finally on some paved road. Hopefully the truck won't struggle anymore now. Now that, you know, we're not going up any super steep hills or in mud and dirt or anything. But I'm not feeling super confident in this truck anymore. So I guess we will see. Alright, so this road basically just brings us straight on to 90, which is kind of nice, so don't have to make any turns or anything. The speed limit is 35. Again, since I don't have a GPS, don't have a way to actually, you know, a double check that I know the speed limit, so I just gotta really pay attention to the signs. And honestly, probably is good to get into that habit of relying on this on signs instead of relying on the GPS to actually know what the speed limit is anyway, because let's be real here, those Google Maps speed limits are not always super accurate. So probably good to get used to paying attention to street signs and everything. Alright, we are coming up to our junction, and again we want to go east. So we go straight there, and then I think this road actually just loops straight down onto 90 East. I don't think I have to like turn off of anything. Yep, sure enough, this road just loops around straight onto 90. I'm gonna go ahead and get these wipers sped up a little bit now that we're gonna be going a little faster. Raindrops are gonna be hitting the windshield a little harder. Good to keep that vision nice and clear. We're going to go nice and slow for this corner, since it is going to be pretty slick here. And then we'll get merged onto the freeway, and look at that, nobody coming. So nice and easy merge. Don't have to worry about hoping somebody lets me in. Always nice when you got a clean merge like that. And speed limit here is 70 for trucks. We'll see if this truck can even make it that fast. Again, not feeling confident in the truck, so I don't know. Got a beautiful river down there. I didn't see the name of it. I just barely missed the sign. I can put a quick picture up for you guys so that you can see the name of the river. But man, it's a pretty one. I love when the rivers have like the white water, like what we just saw. You know, the water flows around the rocks and creates those rapids almost. It looks really, really pretty. It's funny, every time I see a river, it makes me want to pull over the truck and jump in, even on a day like today where it's rainy and gross outside, and I'm sure I would freeze to death in a span of 5 seconds. I still, there's something about the water. It just seems so peaceful. It makes me just want to, like, jump in and, you know, hang out in it. And again, there's rapids in that spot, so I'm sure even more unsafe. But I guess maybe it's from all the times I went camping as a kid, and we were playing in very subtle rivers. Not subtle, peaceful, very peaceful rivers. You know, even as a kid, it was easy to stand in and splash around in and skip rocks and all that kind of stuff. I feel like every time I see a river, it brings me back to, you know, camping with my family or camping with my friends as a kid, and getting to play in the river. So now every time I see a river, no matter how brutal it looks, no matter how many rapids there are and how cold it is outside, I still want to go jump in, pull over the truck and go jump into the water. But it's especially bad when it's, you know, summertime and it's 100 degrees outside. Man, it's tempting to pull over and just get into the river, cool off a little bit, and then get back into the truck. But I don't think my company would like me returning their truck, you know, with the seat soaking wet and smelling probably not the best from all the water. So I keep myself restrained and find other ways to cool myself off during the summer. I mean, obviously the truck has AC, but I don't know, there's something just more refreshing about being cooled off by water than AC, but I digress. Alright, we are coming up to a junction here. So we want to take 15 south towards Idaho Falls. So we are on the right track. Always nice when you get those little confirmations that you're not completely off route, going the wrong direction when you don't have a GPS. Nice to know that I have done everything correctly up to this point. And we will go ahead and take this exit, which it says take it 30 miles an hour, so we have got to slow down quite a bit here, and honestly 30, it might even still be a little too much just because of the rain, but maybe not. I guess 30 feels pretty comfortable. So we'll get merged onto I-15 here. Once again, looks like we're going to have a clear merge, which is sweet. And we are crossing that... Oh, no, we are not crossing that river again. We're crossing some train tracks and some other road. I thought we were going back over that river that we were just paralleling, but I am incorrect. Right, and then once we get closer to Idaho Falls, I don't actually know for sure what we are doing from there, so I may have to pull over to figure out what I have to do there. I may have to pull over and take a look at the map again, because I am not remembering what exit I have to take, or which direction I have to go. I know obviously this load is going to Jackson, so I know that. So maybe there'll be some signs that'll just say like Jackson, Wyoming, and it'll point which direction to go, and we'll be able to at least get like off the freeway and then maybe pull into a parking lot or something. But if we do start to get into Idaho Falls and I don't see a sign like that, I'm gonna have to just pull into the shoulder and whip out the map and take a look. Or maybe there's a rest stop on the way that I can just stop at and take a look. We'll see. We got this slow dump truck in front of us, and I had a car on my left, so I couldn't just get over and go around them. And now at this point, it's gonna take me forever to accelerate to get around them. So I'm just gonna stay behind them. I'm not too pressed about it. I think we've got quite a bit of time to deliver this load. I don't think we're in a huge rush. I don't think we have to worry about hours or when they wanted the delivery or anything like that. I think we're pretty much chilling, which is always nice. For reasons like this, I don't have to try and bust my butt to get around these people. Especially in an area like this where it's like there's a lot of flat areas, but then we get a hill and I lose speed anyway, and then they go faster, so we're just going to end up in a situation where we keep leapfrogging each other, and that's honestly even more annoying than just staying behind them. So I'm just going to stay behind them. Alright, so we've got a sign here. Barrett and Dillon are this exit, but doesn't say anything about Jackson, Wyoming, so we're going to go ahead and pull off here. We'll take a look at the map now that we're starting to get to some exits, and we'll see where we are going. Alright, unfortunately, I guess when I hit record on my camera after pulling over to look at the map, I did not press it hard enough or something, so that's a little unfortunate. Also unfortunate, looks like we're going to have to pull into this way station here. So that is kind of lame, but yeah, I guess I forgot to hit record, so that's a little bit of a bummer. Didn't miss too much before I realized that it wasn't recording. I looked in the mirror and saw that the light wasn't blinking. But what you did miss is basically just me explaining what the rest of our route was. So that exit obviously was not our exit. We have passed a few more exits, and now we just got into Idaho, which means we are probably going to be coming up to Idaho Falls soon. And that is where we are going to take our first, I believe it's the first exit in Idaho Falls. We're going to head east on 20 for like maybe a mile. And then we are going to immediately make a right to head south on 26. And then 26 is essentially going to lead us all the way to our destination. It gets a little weird. There's one spot where, like, if you go straight, you actually, it turns from 26 into 89. And so we're going to stay left to stay on 26, and then 26 is going to, like, do a weird little loop around deal and take us straight up into Jackson, Wyoming, and then we make a left basically right into the facility that we're delivering to. So it's not too complicated. Hopefully I'll be able to follow it and not have any issues. But yeah, sorry for forgetting to record. Or I guess I didn't forget, I just, you know, missed the button. But either way, I do apologize for the stuff that you missed. Again, it wasn't too exciting. You basically just missed me struggling to get back into traffic from the shoulder, and then me just, again, explaining the route, which I ended up doing anyway. So I guess lesson learned: when I do pull over for something like that, I guess I can just keep recording and then edit it out later. More work for myself, but better than missing a whole recording or something. You know, I'm sure that won't be the last time something will happen where the battery will die or something and I won't realize it, or, you know, something along those lines. But either way, it would be nice to avoid it as much as possible. Alright, what are you doing, buddy? Oh, did I go the wrong way? I think I went the wrong way. Oh no. I think the freeway was over there. Oh, shoot. Alright, hang on. We gotta pull over here, figure out how to get back to the freeway from here. Dang it. I was so focused on telling you guys what was going on, I didn't pay attention to the signs. Alright, if I do continue on this road, there's a little area up ahead, it looks like, that I can turn around at. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Alright, so I was able to go up and make that U-turn. And so now we're able to loop back to the freeway and actually get going the right direction. So, man, not having a GPS really is annoying. But also, again, kind of was my fault for not paying attention to the signs. I'm sure it was clearly marked how to get back to 15, and I did not pay attention. So, here I go, complaining again, I guess, about stuff that ultimately is my fault. Alright, we're all clear. And let's get back onto the freeway. Yep, you wait there, buddy. You wait for me. Alright, we are rocking and rolling once again, and we are almost to the exit that we need to take, so that's good. Don't have to be on the freeway for too much longer. Get to take our exit and get to do some back roads, sort of. I like the back roads a little better than the interstates, that's for sure. They're just a little bit more pretty. Albeit you do have to go a bit slower, but that doesn't bother me too much. I'd rather go a little slower, get some more pretty views, prettier sights, than, you know, be booking it at 70 miles an hour or 80 miles an hour or whatever, and not get to see those pretty sights. And I know it's a weird way to think, because, you know, I'm trying to make money, trying to, you know, be able to buy my own truck here, and obviously the faster I go, the quicker I'm going to make money, but it's just not how I work. I have done the whole, you know, do a job you hate to make a lot of money, and it's not fun. You know, they say money can't buy you happiness, and I will say, to an extent, that is true. And you know, from some of the jobs and stuff that I've done, it definitely, obviously you need some money to have happiness, but you definitely, more money doesn't equal more happiness. You got to find something that makes you money and that you enjoy, and that's how trucking is for me. So even if I am, again, not making as much money as I could be making, I'm just happy to still be making money and doing something that I have fun doing. Once again, we are at an intersection that is totally blind to one direction. I don't think I'll be able to make it in front of that guy, so I'm going to wait here. And my mirror blocks that view a little bit, so I'm gonna have to do some weird leaning here. But it looks like after that car we're clear. Oh, we got another car coming. He's turning. Okay, I think we're gonna be clear now. Clear enough. Alright. Going for it. And we made it. Alright. And then we gotta get into the right lane because, like I said, we're only gonna go like a quarter mile, maybe a mile, and then we've got our right turn onto 26. Alright, so I'm gonna learn my lesson from last time. I'm gonna try and follow the signs if they'll help me. But I know it's like an exit basically that I have to take, so I'm assuming it's what I'm coming up to here. I guess it's the 26 east. Okay, so we gotta take this exit, which is technically for the 20 business highway, I guess. So I guess we make a right and then like a left. So we take this exit. Okay, there's the sign for 26 east. So we come down with a little too much speed, I guess. Managed to get it slowed down. But then I think we take the left here, although there's no signs. But I'm pretty sure I make the left here. And this heads for 26. Guess we're gonna find out, hopefully, quickly, before I get too far. Oh, looks like we got a train coming. Well, I guess having a train coming kind of works in our favor, because that gives me a chance to, once again, check the map, make sure I'm going the right direction. So let's do that real quick. Alright, the train just ended, and I am going the correct direction, so that is good. That is what we like to see. What we don't like to see is that it's still raining. It started to get a little sunny there for a little bit, but the rain never stopped, despite the clear skies for that short bit of time. I thought maybe, you know, with the sun peeking through and everything, maybe the clouds would burn off, rain would burn off, and we'd be good to go, but that was not the case. Wow, I cannot see that direction at all. I might have to do one of these where I kind of pull up. Oh, and then of course I can't see past my mirror going that direction now. This might be a bit of a nightmare. Can I see this direction now? Okay, I can see that direction at least a little ways. Alright, I think I gotta go for it. Sorry, Jeep. You're just gonna have to wait. He was still a ways back there, but I forgot just how slow this truck is and how fast they're going. I think speed limit on this road is probably 55, so I saw that Jeep coming, but I did not think he would get there that quickly. Oh, it's 65, even worse. So, thankfully he stopped in time. Saw that I was going for it. I mean, I would have been waiting there for forever if I didn't do something like that. So, gotta do what you gotta do. You know, sometimes in truck driving, you piss some people off. It's kind of how it goes. So, we again got through it, and we're on our way now. And this guy seems like he wants to go faster than me. Nope, he's gonna let me in. All right. Thank you, sir. Give you the flashers as a thank you. What are we slowing down for, buddy? I thought maybe he was turning and forgot to turn on his blinker, but then he just kept going straight. So I don't know what he slowed down so much for. Speed limit here is 55. He's only going 40 now because of that slowdown. Very odd. And now I feel like I gotta give him extra room because I don't want him to slam on the brakes again for no reason and me slam into the back of him. Ruin both of our careers. Alright, we have made it into Wyoming. And I saw the sign that said Jackson's a certain amount of miles away, but I didn't see how many miles. So that's a little unfortunate that I missed that, but hopefully we're close. We got a port of entry to go through. Looks like we're slowing down to 45. And sure enough, we got to stop, because why wouldn't we? They like to stop us as much as possible. Alright, we'll pull up onto the scale here. Lucky guy in front of me didn't get pulled in. Alright, and we are all good to go. Man, a long line of trucks that didn't get pulled in. Why did I get pulled in? Huh? Alright, now this is our left to go on to 89. And then we're on to the last leg of our journey to Jackson. Our JJ. Journey to Jackson. That was a dumb joke. I don't know why I said that. Alright, coming up to this roundabout, we're going to go straight through it. As in, I'm literally just going to drive right across the island. No, I'm just kidding. Man, this is a small little roundabout. I might go over the curb a little bit here. Oh, no. I just made it. Alright. Going through a little town here. And then the next one that we come to should be Jackson. Yep, 8 miles. So we are almost there. Alright, and I believe I'm making this first left and delivering to one of the places over there. Man, this is a long light. There we go. Just gotta complain sometimes and then the light goes green. That's all it takes. Alright. So we're not delivering there. I believe we make a right at the intersection up here. Right? Is this an intersection? Is this a road? No, it is not. Okay, so not there. Alright, right here. We're making a right. I swung way wider than I needed to there, but there was nobody coming anyway, so it's fine. And then it should be up here on the right, because it's not the Walmart. Yeah, I think it's this place. This looks right. It looks like a lumber yard, so it makes sense that they want logs. Rustic. Yep, that is where we're going. Alright, so let me go ahead and come to a stop here and see where they want it. Alright, so I've figured out where they want it. Oops. I had my blinker on and I thought I had my flashers on, so then I went to turn off my flashers and instead turned on my flashers. But anyways, figured out where they want it. It's a little bit of a weird back. Might be a little tight, not entirely sure. But we're gonna see. So I'm gonna loop around the building here. And then you guys will see where it's supposed to be going. We're gonna drive past it, obviously. And then that way we can do a driver's side back and be able to see it and all that. Alright, so it's going to be just to the left, looking at it. It's going to be to the left of that Goodyear trailer there, so going to be a little bit of an interesting setup. I think I'm mainly just going to have to make sure I don't, overdo it, trying to get it back in there. But it seems like it's like more than a 90-degree angle, but I don't know. It's hard to tell. So either way, unfortunately, raining, so gonna get a little wet, but gotta get the window down here. And we are going to get started. Oh, this should end up being pretty easy, actually. Let me see, how are we looking on the right here? Oh, plenty good. Oh yeah, this is gonna be nice and easy, nice and smooth. And that's it, now we're just straight back, basically. Guess I gotta correct a little bit. Alright, and I believe that'll do it. Alright, let's go ahead and get this window up. And then we will get the trailer detached, and we'll see what our company wants next. Alright, so we had to drive back to Idaho Falls. So we are in Idaho Falls now, and we have got our new load. You may see it in the mirror back there, and you may see that flag down there. So yeah, so it's exciting news to start this next trip. One, as you can see, we've got a GPS again, finally. And then yeah, the flag and what you can see in the mirror may give you a little hint, but even though it's raining, I'll still get out here real quick and show you. So yeah, we're taking a look here. We've got our first oversized load. So I do have a doubles endorsement, and they're I guess finally taking advantage of it. We have got an oversized load today, and we are going up to Washington, I believe it was. I'll have to double check, but yeah, this is going to be an exciting trip. I'm really looking forward to it, but that is going to be in the next vlog. So I will see you guys then. Peace out. Alright, so that is going to do it for today's video, guys. And as you can see, obviously I'm out of roleplay now. As you can see, we are on 1.50. So as you could see there was some materials missing and stuff like that. So obviously when the next video starts, if that's not fixed by then, we are just going to RP around it. Basically just pretend like all the materials are there and nothing is out of the ordinary. We have finished off the day at $23,522. We are inching closer and closer to that first truck, but again, even the cheapest trucks are like 80,000, so we still got a ways to go, but we are making progress. We are now level 4 as well, so I've got the long distance up to the 4th level, so we can now do almost the max length of deliveries, but we got one more level to go, so we'll probably get that in the next episode. Here are also the rest of the things that I've done so far, I guess, for lack of a better term. That I just can't think of a better term right now, I guess. Shows the amount of map explored we've gotten, cities discovered, all that kind of stuff. So if you guys do want to take a look at that, here it is. That said, this is going to end out this video, so I hope you guys did enjoy. Thank you so much if you have made it this far. I really appreciate you guys watching. If you have made it this far and haven't liked yet or subscribed yet, please make sure to do that. And I certainly hope to see you guys in the next video. So peace out. Take care.